Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, coming to you today from Missoula, Montana. Today we are going to talk butcher block hardwood floors. What we're looking at here is a little 2-bedroom apartment, a lower level apartment. It had some older linoleum and tile on top of concrete. Concrete was on the level. I really didn't know what to do on the flooring in this unit, and so we decided to do butcher block hardwood floors. Let's take a look at this floor down here. Basically, what this is 2x4s. The ends of 2x4s have been cut off 3/4 of an inch thick. This turned out fantastic. This was an absolutely fantastic, exciting floor. We're going to show you how we did it right now. So the first thing we did is went to the Habitat for Humanity store, bought some used 2x4s, had some nails in them. We had to clean them up a little bit. We took them back to the shop and we chopped them in 3/4 inch pieces. We made 18,400 2x3 3/4 inch pieces. What we did is we counted the number in a 5-gallon bucket and we dumped them into a bigger vessel. Then we went to work in our little apartment unit. We put down the tape just to try and make sure that we were staying straight, or reasonably straight, with the walls. Laid out the glue. This was Bostic's Best. And we dropped our little blocks in using a pattern that we repeated throughout the unit. As you can see, the existing flooring, kind of an old green tile, was just not a great floor in there. We completely encased it in glue and hardwood floor, and nobody's ever going to know what's underneath it now. It's a fairly tedious job, troweling out the glue, laying in the blocks. We started in 2 rooms just to give us more room to work, because obviously you don't want to step on these blocks. When the glue is wet, it needs to set overnight to really set up. So you can only do maybe a strip 3 feet wide or so, as wide as you can kind of reach and step over conveniently. Then you got to let it sit overnight. As I said, it's a little bit of a tedious process. So we were working on it in 2 different rooms simultaneously. In order to fit in the little parts and pieces, we just used a hammer and a chisel, chopped up the block to the size we wanted it, and dropped it in the glue. So we mixed up a filler using Bona Sport Seal with some sawdust. We ended up trowel filling this floor 3 separate times. Here we're just finishing up. These are the last blocks going in. Right at the doorway, this is a 1/4 inch notch trowel. Seemed to be approximately the right amount of glue. It held the blocks in nicely without having the glue bubble up between the seams of the block. So 1/4 inch notch trowel seemed to be approximately right amount of glue on the floor. And now the blocks have all been glued down, and now it's time to sand this floor. And sand we did. This took a lot of sanding. We ended up completely trowel filling this floor 3 separate times. So we sanded it, trowel filled it, sanded it, trowel filled it, sanded it. So it was a lot of work. There's just no question that this is an extremely labor-intensive floor. The end result was really spectacular for a floor that, without using a method like this, would have been really difficult to put hardwood over this old tile and linoleum on this concrete floor. Here we're starting to get it finished. I actually think this is a trowel filled area here. Here's our finish sanding. And here we're putting on the final coats of finish.
Hey, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We are so excited about these butcher block hardwood floors. I don't know if this would be a project you might not be interested in tackling. Couple of thoughts. This was a 600 square foot apartment unit. We cut 18,400 blocks. So this is an extremely labor intensive floor, but it's beautiful. It's one of a kind. Goes over concrete. There's a lot of benefits. Sanding this floor was very, very difficult. If you're a homeowner, you may want to hire, and you want to do this yourself, you could do the butcher blocks yourself, but you may want to hire a homeowner or a hardwood flooring professional to clean and sand it, because this floor, these things sand really hard. But this would be a fantastic floor in a bar restaurant setting, maybe even a dentist or doctor's office, high end, or somebody that had a really nice home and wanted to do an interesting garage floor. I think you could drive over these things for years and years and years and they would be just fine. Come in and recoat it from time to time. This is a really interesting floor, although do not underestimate how much work floor like this is. Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, this is Paul Nelson. You make it.